It's on deck with Anchor. Welcome. Today we'll be talking about APIs, and I have my colleague Tayo here with me. Hi, Tayo.
Hi, Esther.
Great. So, over the last decade, there have been a significant growth in tech-first businesses that offer financial services to their customers, from investment apps, saving apps, buy now, pay later. So we know that historically, only bank could offer financial services like those powering investments, in the stock market, payroll, and so on. But now we have a lot of fintech companies doing that. But let's backtrack. So what is API, and how does it help power the digital financial services industry?
Yeah, thanks for that. Our digital world is largely built on APIs, right? APIs are what we call application programming interface, right?
Okay.
API is basically a piece of code, right? It allows one system to talk to another system. It acts like a bridge that connects multiple different providers together, right? At the basic level, it's a way for two applications or services to, as I said, talk, right? Communicate with each other through what we call a request and response.
Break it down.
Right? A request and response is, the best way to explain it.
A request for something and you respond.
Yeah. So it's like when you order food online now, right, through your delivery app. Your delivery app will send a request to the restaurant.
Okay.
Right. The restaurants will then respond with, the order is in progress, it's done.
And it's all API.
It's all API.
Great.
Right? Not necessarily, from the delivery guy's perspective, but more of how API works.
Okay.
Right. For the fintech industry, APIs have really propelled our industry way forward, right? It enables any company to easily, build new products very quickly, right? When we talk about banking APIs, they are a specific type of APIs, right? They facilitate connection between a fintech company and a bank, right? They allow what I'll call, they allow various banking services such as investments, payments, lending, wallets to be built without you actually becoming a bank yourself.
Okay.
Right. For example, let's use a loan app as an example, right? A loan app can ask you to connect your bank accounts, right? They can allow you to connect your bank accounts. They use that connection to be able to pull your bank account details, the transaction statement and balances to be able to determine whether you are credit worthy, right? All this is done via API, right? There are numerous benefits to why API exists today, right? The first will be, it makes you develop things very quickly, right? It reduces the complexity
of building from scratch.
Correct. The second is the lower cost, right? Because you don't have to invest on having to build your infrastructure. Imagine if for you to perform search, you have to build infrastructure to collect every single data, for example.
Yeah.
Right? So APIs allows you to be able to do that easily, right?
Okay.
In conclusion, banking APIs have revolutionized our industry, right? As I said, they enable seamless connection between the fintech companies and the bank, right?
So what are some of the trends you envisage with API, like in the future, say some years, with banking APIs for like the fintech space?
Well, I see every single financial product will be commoditized in the future, right? That means whether it's a bank account, whether it's a loan, multiple different type of loan cards, it was going to become a commodity, right? And APIs are going to allow non-financial service providers to be able to, build the solutions very quickly and easily, right? That is the future vision for APIs.
Okay. That's really interesting and insightful. Thank you, Tayo. So we've learned so much about API and how it powers the digital financial services industry. That's it on today's episode of On Deck with Anchor. See you next time. Bye.